Hi there, welcome back to Hoopsa. Martí has had an enjoyable start to life at Queen's Park Rangers so far, picking up 8 points from his first 5 matches in charge with just 1 loss. But after back-to-back wins against Stoke City and Preston North End, a visit from 6th placed Hull City will be arguably his trickiest test yet. So let's talk about Hull City's season so far and what to expect on Saturday. Hull are currently sat in 6th place in the playoff spots on 30 points, with an overall record of 8 wins, 6 draws and 5 losses. The Tigers started the championship this season very brightly with just 1 loss in their first 9 games. They did slow down a touch from game week 10 with 4 wins, 4 losses and 2 draws since. But overall they are looking a much stronger championship side than they did last season. This time last year the threat of relegation was very much looming until the arrival of ex-player Liam Rosenior, who joined the club in his first head coach role in November 2023. He took the job when Hull City were just 1 point above the relegation zone. But come the end of the season, he would guide the club comfortably to safety with a 15th place finish. In fact, impressively, Liam Rosenior's side lost just 6 of 28 matches in 22-23. The thing that stopped them from rising higher in the league was that they actually drew an awful lot of matches in that run, with 14 of their overall 16 draws across the season coming after Rosenior's arrival. That didn't stop them from pasting QPR 3-0 the last time we met in January though. Now QPR fans know better than anyone that a mid-table championship finish is not a lot to get you going, although that would feel like promotion for us this season. But in Hull's second season back in the championship, 15th place was still an improvement over their 19th place finish the season before, and something the club and fans would be hoping to build on this season. Now as you'd expect, City looked to the summer transfer window to do that building, recruiting a number of new young players who have been crucial to their campaign so far. 21-year-old forward Jadon Philogene, who joined from Villa on deadline day for a fee of £5 million, has been Hull City's main man so far, scoring 6 and assisting 5 in 13 appearances. 20-year-old Man City loanee Liam Delap has also bagged 6 goals and assists so far, while 21-year-old Aaron Connolly, who signed from Brighton, has scored 4 himself. Hull also signed Scott Twine on loan from Burnley, and he started to contribute in recent games with 4 goals and assists under his belt. And of course, fan favourite Ozan Tufan has started his second season at the club brightly with 4 goals, half of his 22-23 total already. So how have Hull City been getting on in recent games? Well, their form has been a little bit patchier in their last 5 fixtures with 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw. But the performances have still been pretty good. Last weekend saw them lose 2-1 at home to Watford, with Hull goalkeeper Ryan Alsop being lobbed from 50 yards out for the winner. But they did still have plenty of chances, 23 to Watford's 10 shots. And Jadon Philogene missed a chance from the penalty spot, which itself would have taken Hull 2-1 up. Liam Rosenior put it down as just one of those days, and it's hard to disagree when you look at the stats. Now that result had been preceded by a 4-1 home win against Rotherham in the week, a 2-2 draw away at Swansea, a 1-0 home win against Huddersfield, and a 3-1 loss away at West Brom. And in some ways, those last 5 matches give us a bit of a slice of Hull's season overall so far. They've been comfortably dispatching most of the teams around and below them in the league. But of the 5 teams above them in the championship, they've only managed to beat league leaders Leicester City so far, suggesting they may have hit a little bit of a ceiling. But when you look at the quality in the league this season, with all 3 relegated teams now finding their place at the top of the table, that comes as a little surprise. Hull now have a young and talented attack, and when they click, they can really dismantle teams like QPR. And as I say, they are improving considerably under Rosenior, enough so to earn him a new contract with the club, which is due to be tied up soon, something Hull City fans will be very much hoping for, with various championship vacancies becoming available in the past week. Now as I said, QPR's last clash with Hull back in January gave us little to remember, but last time out at Loftus Road in August 2022 was a much more joyous occasion with a 3-1 home win. That was Elias Chair, Ethan Laird and Chris Willock on the score sheet. So what's my prediction for this fixture? I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw on this one. There is no denying the improvement that we have had in recent weeks under Martí Cifuentes. He's got scoring, so I'm confident that we'll be able to bag again. But I do think Hull's attack is going to be a little bit more problematic for us and a lot harder for us to contain than Stoke and Preston were. That said, we do now have Jake Clark-Salter, Dunn and Cook all to pick from. Reggie Cannon is getting back to fitness, and we've actually only conceded 4 in 5 appearances. A point against Hull I think would still be a very good result and set us up nicely for the matches against Plymouth and Sheffield Wednesday next week. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments, and if you've enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, really helps me out. And hopefully come Saturday evening we will be celebrating a 3rd successive win. Come on you Rs.